Am I live? Hopefully I am. One moment, please. I know y'all like this chick. Act like she didn't know she was gonna be late. I kinda didn't. If y'all can hear me, let me know. Y'all see I'm running. Just FYI. I just got off work. Shoot. I got a full-time daytime job. I gotta pay my bills in the meantime. Yes. If y'all can hear me, drop a plug in the chat. Give me something. Let me know something. I know y'all hear this dog. Then the dog I gotta get my dog together. I gotta get everybody, in the area ready. Okay, let's see. Yay! Okay, we here, we here. Hold on. Let me put y'all on pause for a second because this dog is ridiculous. She acting like she listening. What? Y'all, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm NAllenRx and I'm a pharmacist, but I'm not here in a professional capacity, okay? I'm here tonight to discuss what STDs. Oh, it's a kind of a nasty little subject. Hold on, this dog is wilding. She looking at me like, what is you talking about, bro? Y'all, so what we talking about tonight? So there's this story. Looking at the title. Somebody got killed inside of a Home Depot about a positive STD test. What's the first thing y'all thought about? When I first saw this, I was like, I'm a pharmacist, but I'm still a person too. So I'll be on some other stuff sometimes. Like, you never know, she could be earning her man, learning her man. What Snoop say? And at the same time burning her man. But ain't nothing, whatever you say, whatever the rest of the words are to that song. I don't even know like that. Oh, yes, yes. So y'all guys in the chat, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and help the chat real quick. Like, we have, somebody very important up in here, the attentional millionaire. He says salute to the chat, and she's struggle streaming already. If you know, you know. Okay. If you know, you know. He says he's up. Thank you. And everybody that's in here supporting the channel tonight, thank y'all so much. We got 10 plus sounds in the house. We got my girl Tyrese.B. I miss you. I started to send you the link. I'm glad you showed up anyway. 10 plus sounds. He's speaking to everybody. Yes, everybody's in here. So yeah, I heard that's what I thought about when I first heard this. Cause I'm like, dang, these people, they be out here, the statistics, they're 18 to 25, that's who be out here, flaming up the streets, to put it, nicely. To put it nicely. That's who flaming up the streets. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all, but they are. So, but this story is just, to pay respect to the victim's family. She did not even have the STD. And his mama knew it. She knew it because she sent her test results to his mother, who plays another vital role in this mess, which y'all gonna be surprised about what his mama had to do with all this. Cause I don't even know if you want to call her a mama after all this. So y'all know, so this guy, his name is Keith Agee. That's his name. He's 20 years old. And the person that, he murdered was the mother of his 2-year-old child. She was 18. Y'all can do the math, but we ain't getting into that. That ain't even what this is about today, but y'all can do the math. I don't know what the statutory laws are in Florida or how that goes, but he was 20, she was 18. They had a 2-year-old, just FYI. And this happened on August 11th of this year, but they just had his trial like this past week. And they, of course, found him guilty of, all charges or whatever. Y'all know I'm a pharmacist, and in the pharmacy, we kind of become accustomed to let's call them seasonal trends. For example, right now we're in what we call flu season, and we have people they coming in for flu shots, they coming in for COVID vaccines, they're coming in for RSV, pneumonia, whatever they think they're going to be getting, upper respiratory, whatever. They filling their prescriptions. We got so much Tamiflu is flying off the shelf. We have none left, so don't even come to my location right now. We definitely don't have a suspicion. We probably might not have any more till after Christmas, just so you know. So don't even come in there with your mess because I'm not tolerating your mess. It's the zero tolerance in this season, the flu season. But we have other seasons that you guys who don't work in this industry may not be as familiar with. And the way this season, it's by the weather. We judge it by the weather, but we also judge it by the influx of medications, the prescriptions that people get. They might get something like 1 gram of azithromycin. They might get doxycycline 100 to take twice daily for 7 days. They might get a metronidazole. That's just to name a few. This season is what I like to refer to as hot girl summers or city boys we up. So when I saw that this crime occurred in August, I said, that's during the hot season. We're coming into the fall, but that was, after a good hot summer. So when this young man said that this girl gave him an STD, I'm like, now he know he was out here. Because y'all be out here. Put one in the chat if y'all think he was out here. Because he was. He was out here. But she didn't even give it to him. The thing about this whole situation that's so messed up is his mom pretty much encouraged him to go ahead and take this girl's life. Who does that? What kind of mom does that? Do y'all know like women like this? She's like, let me because I want to show y'all. I want to get into it. He had gonorrhea. Okay. He goes into the store. He tells the girl, you gave me something. Something like what? Gonorrhea. It's like, dude, come on now. How many of y'all know that gonorrhea is treatable? Put a 1 in the chat. You don't have to know from personal experience. You can know from a friend. Let me get 10 plus sounds off of here. Oh, Money Bass says, what's up, team? Hey, y'all. Hey, Money Bass. Thanks for coming in through here. If y'all know that gonorrhea through somebody else's experience, through your readings, through your travels, through whoever, put a 1 in the chat. If you know that gonorrhea is a treatable bacterial infection, okay? Bacterial infections, unless it's some kind of like mutated strain, which we got some of that out here right now too, where it can't be treated by typical antibiotics or antibiotics at all. But if you know it can be treated, put a 1 in the chat. Y'all know that. Y'all know. Y'all ain't saying y'all had it. I ain't saying that. You ain't gotta have don't have to have had it to know that it's treatable. I'm like, what's wrong with his mama? Because she was going crazy. Yeah, you mean do I? Oh, sound like it's so loud. Okay, anyway. Okay, so let me pull this up real quick for y'all. Let's see. Let me see, y'all. Hold on. See if I can pull this up, y'all know I'll be a little rusty. Because I'm trying to get back on here a little bit more to work with y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna share the screen. Okay. So let's add this up here and let's move me here. Can y'all see that? Let me know if y'all can see that. So let's scroll up. This is our guy here. This is our guy Keith Agee, and that's his dear mama right there. That's her. Let's get down to it. So he tested positive for gonorrhea. They called him while he's at work or wherever he was at. They called him. They're like, bro, you got your positive test. Hold on. Before I even get into this, let me say this real quick. Do y'all? This is not y'all. This could be a friend. This could be from a friend or somebody y'all know. How do y'all think most men, if somebody knows how most men find out that they have like some kind of STD, Put it in the chat. I'm gonna tell y'all anyway. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Do y'all think these men be just going to get tested? I don't. I don't think they be going to get tested because they don't. A lot of times, if they dating a responsible woman that they done gave some to, they wait on her to go to the doctor. If y'all think I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I'll wait. I do work in the pharmacy though, so y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. These men be waiting on the women that they're sleeping with to go to the doctor, because most women who halfway decent, they go get their annuals. And if you want to get your annuals, you need to tell them, hey, test me for everything. Because some of these, they ain't loyal and you can't trust them. And go up in there, you find out some news. Now, what y'all like to do, which is kind of like insurance fraud, I'm gonna just say it. What y'all like to do is y'all nice women, y'all sweet women. What y'all like to do is y'all like to go in there and you get your results, and then you get a prescription for yourself. You get a refill on your prescription for your partner. Now your name's sent to the CDC as a statistic, saying that you tested positive for gonorrhea and chlamydia and whatever else, while he gets to remain anonymous and gets a refill off of your prescription. Y'all ain't never heard that before, right? I know y'all don't know nothing about this. I know. But anyway, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this mess with the mama. How can I change this? What is my thing doing over here? My computer acting crazy. Oh, why it won't let me click out of here? I'm always messing something up. Oh, my phone was on the keyboard. Y'all so crazy. Okay, so yeah, so let's get into it. So this is the text message exchange, y'all. When I started reading this, I was like, his mama is like, she's ridiculous. Now, as we go along in this, I hope y'all can see this. I don't know how to zoom in. Tip us sound. If you can tell me how to zoom in on here, let me know. Because y'all know I do not be knowing. They probably gonna try to ask me to sign it. Can y'all see this? If y'all can't see it, I can anyway. So let's go through it. So he gets his test results. First thing he does, he calls his mama. He texts his mama like, I done got this. Let me pull myself down one more time. What I'm not gonna do, I don't care. It definitely, if I'm 20 years old, if I got something like that, I ain't calling my mama, man. Mama don't need to be in there. That ain't got nothing to do with her. They don't have nothing to do with her. Okay, T plus sounds like control plus. Let's see. Control, where's a plus? It ain't doing nothing. Okay, so yeah, I'm not calling my mama. I don't want my mama to know I'm out here like this. I really don't want her to know that. I don't want her to know that. If you got some bad test results about something like this, do you want your mama to know? If you'll tell your mama, put a 1 in the chat. If you like, hell no, my mama don't need to know all that, put a 2. Not saying you got it, guys. Y'all could put a vote on here, though. Just this is a what if. This is an if-then statement. If I find out I got something like this, then I would not tell my mother. I would put a 2 in the chat if I would not tell her, because I'm not going to tell her that. She don't need to be thinking about that, worry about that. She doesn't, that's none of her business, especially if it's something treatable. Because I'm like, I'm going to go on, I'm going to take care of that and, I'll move forward with my life because, that's just, and luckily it's something that's treatable. Yeah, luckily it's something that's treatable. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so he texts his mama. He like, she ain't do nothing but cost me money and gave me gonorrhea, because that we know now what he gave her, what she allegedly gave him. That's why he supposedly, did what he did. He say, I'm just finna shoot her. I know I hate that for the child, but Like I said, I can't take it. I don't give a F no more. First of all, my mama can't. I can't even read this hard because I'm getting old. But his mama says his mama is Sheila. She says, okay, well, Sheila has been arrested as well. Okay, just so y'all know. So I ain't saying nothing that is allegedly. I'm saying like what they said. Sheila says, okay, I call you and tell you, mother F. She talking to him like this. This is how she talking to her son. If you want to go to jail, I tell you when we get close. But if you don't come kill her, you are MF and B. What? Gaslighting much? Then she say, don't call Nanny and tell her she would try to talk you out of it. Nanny is probably grandma. In some parts of the South, Nanny is grandma. Granny, Nanny could also be a godmother, which is probably your mama's sister, somebody like that. Keith says, I ain't even gonna tell her why I left. I'm just saying I gotta go to the dentist. What? That's what you and your mama doing to try to plot a murder of a girl who she knew this girl didn't have STD. And yeah, it gets even worse. It gets worse. Sheila says, don't even go there. She won't know you left. Don't blank at at my car. If an MF car, I don't want to die. So why is she saying that? Why is she saying that? Because the girl is riding with her. Because they working together at your other warehouse or what a Home Depot, I don't know, inventory. Now at the pharmacy where I work, we have people that come in, they do our inventory, which they did do the counts. We count our controlled substances and they just, copy the information from a list. But the drugs, they scan the bottles, they count it. They feel full 50%, whatever, total count. So it sounds like this is what they were doing. Her and the girl, the baby mama, and the mother of the guy who did the murder, they ride it together. She says, as long as you don't pop me. I mean, what y'all think about that? That sounds crazy to me. I mean, it sounds real like sus. It sounds like it's real sickening. So she goes on to say, he says, I'm not. Like, he got attitude with her to me. Wait till I put her out. Like before when she get out the car, then gonna bust your GUNs. I was gonna wait till she got out. I feel like he got attitude. She like, okay. And he like, buh. It's like, say buts. It's like you put BUH. Why you can't just put BUT? Buh. That's another thing. I can't read this. If I sound like I'm, struggling, it's because I am. This is not, I don't always use correct grammar, but it's never this bad. But this is text message type. But that's another thing. If she don't get out the car, mama, and I have to drag her out, or can't, I'm gonna ask you to step out because I'm gonna open the door and just bust her. Whew, it's cold-blooded. His mama says, as long as you don't bust me. Whew, it gets colder. She says, hell, if you getting off work now, I'll give you the address here and you could just ride over here and do it so you don't have to do it in front of the baby, the child. What? So he says, send it to me. Send it to me. She says, we just in Pensacola. He says, I'm on the way, send it. Oh, y'all, this is crazy. Then she says, hold up, let me get it. Erase the text because I don't want nobody to know I was texting you stupid ASS. What? Yeah, they must not know about this new metadata. That's the new thing. That's the new snitch, the metadata. They got it. They already got it because that's what we're reading right now. We know. He says, what's the address? Like, come on, man. I can't wait to get back to that store to give you the address because you're going to have to bust me today. I done told you about cussing me. Cursing you? That's all you got out of this. That's all she got. He says, all I want is that address, mama. I'm done talking. I done talked enough. I know what's going to happen, and I'm okay with that. I done already been thinking it through, and this the only way for me. I don't know why you so quick to start shit with me, but again, must be scared of Brooklyn or something. I don't know. He gaslighting her back. He gaslighting her back. Toxic mama and son situation. Toxic. I know we're supposed to be left toxic back in 2022, but we got to go and bring it up to 2023 because this is like toxic behavior right here. And This is a mother and son. This is a mother and son type situation. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. But anyway, let's get back to. Okay, he says she gonna be on the floor, right? Like on the floor, like out in the aisles. That's what we say, out on the floor. Like they ain't gonna be in the office or behind no counter. They're gonna be out in the floor. That's retail talk. Okay. And then she says, oh, wait, hold on. She said, waiting on you. He said, I'm saying I'm gonna have to find her in the back or something. Like, where she gonna be at? Mama say, nope. He said, okay. He said, he tells her, stay out of my way. She said, I am. He says, LOL, laughing out loud. Man, get out of my phone. He's laughing. He's laughing. Man, get out of my phone. All I needed was the address. Leave me alone. Finish your work day. And you was too. What? I forgot, just me. What? 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 So then he says, so that last thought of her knowing she effed and the regret in her face will be enough to satisfy me. I don't give a F what she see when she. Yes, the F she do. How the F I'ma pick her up when your sorry ass is trying to go gamble or hang in Jackson? I wanted to talk about Jackson, Mississippi. Oh, they talking about Jackson, Alabama, or Florida. I don't know. That'd be crazy. And she don't pick up the phone. Nah, that ain't even gonna fly. She'll just DIE before I let that continue. What? His mama says, okay, whatever. I don't care. Do what you gotta do. I don't give a F. Because I'm going home today, not to hell or to jail. He says, good for you. She says, okay, then stop texting me. I'm working. Do whatever you want to do. It don't affect me either effing way. Lord have mercy, y'all. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I don't even know what else to say to that. I don't know what else to say to that. I don't know what else to say to that. Now, what they didn't show in this set of text messages was that she had sent his mother a copy of her test results because evidently this had been going on. This had been going on, and he already had it. He knew he had it. You know, a lot of these, STDs, they don't have symptoms a lot of times. Sometimes they do. So she sent him the copy of her test results, and she tested negative. The mama knew that when she was riding around with this girl in the car with her. And she never mentioned that. Do y'all think the mama has something to do with do y'all, think she should? Because she's going on trial next. They arrested her 3 days later. They arrested him because he called the police on himself. And they arrested him. But then 3 days later, they arrest the mama. Do y'all think she should have been arrested, judging by those text messages? Do y'all think that? Because that was crazy. And what do y'all think about the relationship between him and his mama? Like, what factors, y'all think could have contributed to, the way this whole thing went down? It's crazy. So, I'm y'all pharmacist, right? But I'm not. So we're gonna talk a little bit about gonorrhea as well. Because some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all don't know y'all got gonorrhea. Some of y'all don't know y'all need to be getting tested. Y'all need to be getting tested, okay? If you're out here in these streets, if you're between the ages of 18 and 24, you definitely should be getting tested yearly. If you're 25 and up and you got multiple partners because you wilding out here in these streets, And you ain't using no protection. Y'all scared of babies. Y'all scared of babies. And babies ain't your problem. Babies ain't the thing you gotta be worried about. This is other stuff that's gonna, that they got you burning up. Oh man, I clicked out my stuff. That's why I was late. That's supposed to be loading all this stuff up. But while we wait, let's see who else we got in the chat. While I try to pull this up in the meantime, we got who we got in here. I already saw Money Bass, 10 plus sounds. You guys are in here helping me get my watch hours. And those of you, if you're in here now, it's your first time, watching this channel, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'm on my way to 1,000 subs. I'm on my way to 1,000 subs. Or more, who even knows? Keep going on and on. All right. Money Bass, he says 10 plus sounds. And then, okay, 10 plus sounds says his mama had the battery in his back and the remote to set to burn out. That's what I'm saying. Because it's like, well, you go ahead and do it. Okay, Mom, what's the address? Is that a healthy relationship between a son and his mother? Is this healthy, guys? Oh, I got this bow on for y'all too, because Merry Christmas to y'all, Happy Holidays, whatever y'all say and celebrate. Y'all don't even know how many, like this thing, this bow right here, it was a hit at work. It was so much of a hit, I took it off, because people was like, yeah, this is my gift. I'm like, what you need? You picking up? You got a question? They like, yeah, can we open up that gift? And I'm like, this we closed for Christmas. We are. I mean, closed for Christmas, I guess. Yeah. So the mama put the battery in his back. Like, is this a healthy relationship? Money Rich says, put a one in the chat because the mama is toxic. She is. And then it says, what's up? What's up, Money Rich? Money long time. Welcome, guys. Thank y'all for getting active in this chat. A 10 plus sounds is trying to tell me how to zoom in, but I'm gonna read it to y'all anyway. Yes. So people knew, y'all know. I said put the twos in the chat. Y'all know this stuff is treatable. And that's what made me so mad when I saw this. It's like, you did that for what? You really could have got it treated and moved on. And you knew you had been out here messing around. He probably was like, she got a false negative. She didn't. Her test was right. She didn't have it. She didn't have it. But he didn't even think twice about that. I've been mad, about certain things, not this. But, it's like you need to just take a minute, take a breather because, you ready to nuke it all and it's just not even worth it. Not this. And then I'm wondering about where the person that he really got it from. Does she know at this point? When she saw that he was on the news because he didn't committed a crime like this, did she go to get tested? Hopefully she did, because she could be learning her man and earning her man, and at the same time burning her man. Y'all, these people be earning they way. And that's how they get their money. That's how they make their money, okay? And they be out here talking all their trash, but that's how they get their money. And that's why they be mad at you. Because they gotta get their money from him. But he doing all kind of stuff. 20 years old. His mama should have been talking to him. He had already had, a child. Then it's like, okay. But if you're gonna be out here like that, like I said, a child is the least of your worries. And thank goodness you got something that was treatable. Your mind went straight to, oh, she cheating. She 18, bro. It's only so much she doing, But anyway, all y'all put the twos in the chat because the rest of y'all act like y'all didn't know that, this is treatable. These streets are wild. These parents are not. This one right here is not doing what she's supposed to do. So let's get into this shoot, y'all. I had it, but I lost it. Okay, but anyway, signs and symptoms of the of gonorrhea. Some of it you're asymptomatic. Sometimes when you're not, these men, which is like in this guy's case, he started having, a little burning, tingling sensation during urination. That rhyme, tingling sensation during urination. It's gonna get a little nasty in here, you know. But all you got, a lot of times when people have gonorrhea, they usually have chlamydia too, because that one's the one that's really asymptomatic all the time. But it's like it's probably there, and have the same treatment. You can do that 1 gram of azithromycin and be going on about your business. And you can retest, which is probably a good thing if you go and retest to make sure that you're clear to get back into the saddle. Okay. And this time, protect yourself, but you need to make sure all parties involved are clear. Because if you just like, she gave it to you, like Angela on, what's that? What? Why did I get mad? Is that the name of it? And she was like, you didn't get it from me. I mean, you didn't get it from her because her husband was cheating on her. She was like, you got it from Michael. She said, I already got a shot. Boom. Like mic drop. Mic drop. You don't know what the source is. Everybody acting up, moving around, sticking and moving. No protection. Y'all crazy. You lot of y'all too old for that. I ain't trying to act like I'm perfect. But because people make mistakes, we all fall short. We fall down. Yes, we all, people make mistakes and ain't nobody perfect and nobody's here to judge. This is a judgment-free zone. So speak freely in here. Just feel free to speak freely. This is a safe zone over here on Pills, Potions, and Poisons. People are, sometimes we'll make good choices, but you live to fight another day. That's what Pop said on Friday. So it's like, boom, you think you out here. This dude, he really he came at her like he killed her. He did. He wasn't messing around. Like he wasn't sleeping around with somebody else. He wasn't doing it. How are you so certain? How are you so certain? You're not so certain. So yeah, his mama ended up getting arrested too. But so yeah, the next thing is okay, yeah. So, okay, Moneybags has a question. And guys, if y'all do have a question, just drop it in the chat. He says, do you treat that with a shot or pills and potions? Ha! You can treat it with a shot. You can get a shot of ceftriaxone. That's a cephalosporin. Or they'll give you some alternative if you have an allergy to cephalosporins, that type of drug. And a lot of times people, I had a penicillin allergy. People grow out of penicillin allergies. Or they'll be like, oh, if you have a penicillin allergy, you may or may not have a cephalosporin allergy because they ain't like in the same drug class, but they like first cousins. So it's like you can't take penicillin, so you may or may not be able to take cephalosporin. But if your doctor knows you have a penicillin allergy, then they still may try you out on a cephalosporin. So you could take a shot for that, or there are pills you can take for that. The azithromycin, doxycycline. Like I said, a lot of these things, when you got one, you probably got, couple of 'em, probably gonorrhea and chlamydia. Some people might have the trick. They may have different things. Yeah, but you can take pills or you can take a shot for that. And it's probably better, take a shot. Because some of y'all grown folks, and this is men and women, and I'm speaking from my experience as a pharmacist and just, as a person who sees people and deal with people, I can't swallow pills. Put a pill in the chat if you know somebody who can't swallow pills, or you say you can't swallow pills. You can find a pill emoji in there somewhere. But if you know somebody's, I can't swallow pills, they grown. And when I say grown, well, I'm gonna say 12 and up. I'm gonna say 12 and up. Because some of these 12-year-olds, their mamas be like, oh, she can't swallow pills. I'm like, but ugh. Am I wrong for that? I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I mean, I have a child. I have a young daughter. I'm a realist though. I ain't, I'm like, shoot, you need to go, talk to him. I'm a different kind of, parents. Like, you need to know what's going on out here because I want to take care of yourself and, be stay here with me, be at home with me. Like, don't, she little, my child little. So anyway, yes. So money bags, yes, you could treat it with a shot or you could treat it with, prescriptions. And a lot of times, y'all doctors, these doctors, they will send in a prescription for the person that came to see them, and then they will put a refill on there for the partner. They will. They will. So yeah. So I was just thinking about, this one time I was I was, I was dating this guy. And all of this is more than 10 years ago because I was married for the past 10 years. But this is prior to that. And this guy, he was in his last year of law school when I was dating him. And I was in pharmacy school. And with these kind of situations, y'all know me. I done told y'all these Oregon stories a lot of times. So when I go to Oregon, that's usually when my, situation will fall off. I went to Oregon twice, and whatever I had going on before I went there, it kind of fell off. And this, I probably dated him. I dated him like it was his whole last year. It was a full last year. So we coming up on like this springtime and summer because I would leave in like the end of May and I wouldn't come back till August. And when I would go up there, I ain't whatever I had going on at home, I would leave it there. I'm gonna be honest. I was just wherever I was at. They'd be like, do is it out of sight, out of mind, or is it absence makes the heart grow fonder? It depends on, you know, how we vibing. Anyway, so it's his last year of school. And one thing about him, he was very smart. He even though he was in law school when I was at pharmacy school, he taught me a lot about like tests and stuff. And it didn't last. But he when I was getting ready to leave, he was taking the test. And with that, he gave me he gave me some of he gave me he gave me some of the best advice that he could have given me about taking tests. Okay, guys. I know y'all thought he was giving me some gonorrhea. Don't even try to play me cheap like that. But what he said was, the way he took his bar exam, he was like, he was studying 9 to 5 every day, and he was gonna take full length test, at least 3 times a week. I was like, wow. And that's what he did. He passed several bars. He like Louisiana, Georgia. He passed a couple bar exams. So, that's what I did. I did the same thing when I took my test, and not no gonorrhea test, because people ain't out here like that. I mean, they are, but you ain't gonna be burning her man. I wasn't earning my man because he was gone. And I was gone too, because when I left, it was over. You ain't gonna catch me slipping, guys. No, the test that he gave me, he told me about was the bar exam and my NAPLEX exam. This is what you need to do to study. And I'm passing the information along to you guys who have to take a standardized test out here. Okay. David says, in Allen, in those streets. She wasn't in those streets, It was just like, when it ain't gonna yeet, it just wasn't my friend. She, we was hanging out and I just left, it was like it was fizzling out. It was fizzling out, y'all. So yeah, and then he was like, he had to study for the bar. So I'm like, man, do that. Because I'm in pharmacy school and I'm leaving. I'm gonna go work a job right now. So that's what I was gonna do. That's what he was doing. But he was like, oh, this what I'm gonna do. And this what you do when your time comes. And I was like, It's people that you meet in life. They give you all kind of like little tidbits, little bit of pieces, little gems of advice. I passed Mississippi, I passed Texas, like using that bit of advice, just from this person that's passing through. But anyway, David, nope. Nope. I ain't got that. I ain't got nothing. Somebody, I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all know I'm going through a divorce, but I'm coming out of here. I remember what it's like out here. She will be she has a clean bill of health. So people it'll be like, oh well, you did nope, nope, nope. And I just it ain't me. It ain't me. And y'all know how these people be when they act like that. But y'all, if y'all have any more questions, sorry, David. No gonorrhea story for me. That's a test. Them kind of tests I'm taking. Yeah, and if I mean, to be honest, I really ain't judging. I don't want it. I don't want none of that. But if people have had it, I'm kind of immune to a lot of stuff like that because I work in a pharmacy. I mean, I am. It's like I said, oh, here you go, here they go, here they go. Because it's like you see, they start coming in. They start coming in. You see these prescriptions. Where I work, I see 600 prescriptions a day, at least. And a lot of them that come across is like, oh, here we go. They wilding in the city. I'll be proud when I see a lot of young men getting their own prescriptions because a lot of times they will wait on their girlfriends to go get tested. They won't know what they got, if they got anything, until the girlfriend goes to the doctor or the wife goes to the doctor. They don't know anything until then. And then they got to have a tough conversation. And these gaslighters and these narcs will have these people thinking that it's them. You ain't been sleeping with nobody else but them. And then they say, it's you. Now you been blah, 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 blah. Like this young man, Keith Agee, he just killed his girl. He knew he was messing around with several chicks. He thought he was cute. I had his picture somewhere. I don't even know what I did with half of that stuff. But yeah, guys, be honest out here. You can save a life. And cold and flu season, it's rough on your body. It's rough on you. You gotta take days off of work. But these hot girls and boys seasons, they're hard on your body as well. And if you don't get these things treated, you have all this pelvic inflammatory disease. Some of y'all be wondering why you can't have kids. It's a struggle. Like, get yourselves checked out. That's the PSA. This is the public service announcement. And stop lying. Y'all always talk about lie to these women. These women know y'all be lying. But these women be lying too. But I ain't gonna, sisterhood or whatever they be saying. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna drop the link. I think. Every time. Okay, let's see. Let's see. And I'm the gift that keeps on giving, I guess, today. All right, so guys, here is the link, I think. And if someone could tell me how to pin this to the top. Oh, and I'm gonna put my banner on here, I think. Oh, wait. Let's see. It says life is short. Keep your addictions. I don't mean that, we want y'all to be healthy, but it's like you gotta go and live. But don't be being reckless out here. Because you want to live a healthy life and you want to have a good quality of life. And you don't, quality of life doesn't just encompass, healthy eating and exercising. You just want to be, meditating and things like that every day, do things like that. You want to be disease free because it ain't cool. And I ain't judging. Y'all, I told you this is a judgment free zone because people got what they got. I'll be like, hey, you need to praise him and thank him that what you have is curable. You can get rid of it because some people are not as fortunate. They're coming out with a lot of drugs that are helping with these diseases and things that are not treatable. But be careful. Be careful out here in these streets. Okay, y'all. I mean, what do we have any more questions? I said, let me get on here on this Christmas Eve, give these guys a little gift because evidently, people was feeling like my little bow headband today. I'm like, and what else do you need? Because you have the flu, my dear. Let's go ahead and get out of here. You should have came in the drive-through. Okay. We can our ninja watchers. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And guys on the replay, gang, let me know if y'all have any questions. Drop your comments in the chat. Drop your comments in the comments section. But that's what I came on here for to share with y'all tonight. This story. I wanted to share, he did get found guilty because that's messed up. And you just go like your mama, get you gassed up, put the battery in his back. That's the new thing now. Thank you, Temple of Sounds, for that. Put the battery in his back, like charging him up. Like, okay, but if you don't get rid of her, then you a sorry MF. What, mama? What? Y'all, that burned me up so bad. I want to be like that. That's a mammy right there. I see it. I'm just saying. That's what they arrested her anyway. Yeah, that's what they said. I don't know. I ain't say that. I did say that. I did. I said it. I ain't liked it. His mama was like, well, if you don't go and do it, what? Not saying, hold on, baby, because first of all, like I said, if that was me, even though it wasn't me. If it was me, it ain't never been me. But if that was me, I wouldn't tell my mom. I wouldn't tell my mom. And he's like, is this a mama's boy like type situation? And then he like, Ma, go ahead on. I ain't telling nobody. It's like, y'all laughing. Why y'all talking about you going into a store and getting rid of somebody on their job? And make sure you don't do it in front of the baby. What is this? This is too loud, y'all. Because it sounds so loud in my ears. I don't, I gotta get this together because, and get back on here. Yeah, I'm gonna get on here when I can. Cause I had planned to do this yesterday, but I worked 8 to 8 yesterday. 12 hours. It's hard to get back on here after 12 hours. Okay. Shout out to David, still in the office. But yeah, guys. So I'm like, this is how you talking to your child. It's like, can we grow up, mom? You already working at, with his baby mama who's 18 years old. You dropping her off and you driving back and forth. Like, what is this? This the kind of example we setting. Like I said, I'm not on my high horse. I'm not judging. But is this what we doing? Your child tell you he got, an STD, which kudos to him for even talking to his mom about that. Cause I ain't at 20, I was out on my own. I ain't live at home, and if I did live at home, I just wasn't gonna tell her that. I would have figured that out. I would have figured that out. And then you tell your mama, and what your mama say? Well, I'm gonna give you the address to where we working at so you can come and do it. And make sure you don't hit me. What? Make sure you don't, bust a cap on me. What? I couldn't understand that. I didn't understand that. Out of all the things that happened, even though what he did was, it was crazy. I just don't understand how his mama didn't have anything better to tell her son. This is the advice you gave your son. You give him the address to commit a crime like that. You say this is where she's at. This is where she gonna be. Long as you don't hit me and don't tell your grandma. That's like my mom like, don't tell your daddy. Don't tell you that. It be secrets. In these families. But it's like, don't tell your grandma because she gonna try to talk you out of it, and I want you to go and do it. That's the tone I got from it. And then evidently it's the tone everybody else got from it too, because she got arrested right after that. And don't text me after they sent 50 million text messages already. Metadata. Okay, guys. At this point, you can't hide it. You can't hide it. But I don't know, y'all. Y'all have any more questions? I just want to jump on here real quick because I do have a family function that I need to be going to tonight. But y'all know I mean I do be late. I will be late. I just feel like I just can't do. Yes, I'm like, I'm gonna get there when I get there. They know I work today. They be like, I saw you on the internet. You just wasn't coming here. You just came late just because. Whatever. Okay. Yes, guys. So I'm gonna go jump off this thing. I just wanted to, get in a quick one, a little quickie. Real quick, like with y'all, my partners in crime. I love y'all. It's LOVE. Y'all know ASL. I know a little sign language. This is LOVE. It's all done out of love, guys. And this is how you clap, in sign language like this. So just so y'all know, LOVE. E. Okay. It looked like Black Power, but that was actually an E. Okay. I know I used to know a lot of, sign language. I really now only remember like the letters and, how to clap and how to say love and bullshit. Yeah, you don't use it, you lose it. For real. If you don't use it, you will lose it. I only remember the letters from sign language. But anyway, all right, guys, it's been real. Y'all know, even though I've been to work today, these prescriptions, what they do, they always keep piling up. I'm not your pharmacist and all that stuff. And this is just for informational purposes. I got to get back to work, y'all. I will see y'all in the next one. Have a wonderful night.